call for action today for immigrants.
A group is calling for new TPS destinations and permanent protections for Central American countries. Local 10 News reporter Syra Anwar is live in Miramar with those details. Syra.
And there were a lot of passionate speakers here outside the ICE facility in Miramar today, urging President Biden, speaking out, telling their stories, hoping to extend or issue temporary protected status or TPS to those Central American immigrants.
This is a protection that will allow people to live their lives with dignity.
This morning, American Friends Service Committee of Florida, the Florida Immigrant Coalition, and the Miramar Circle of Protection highlighting the plight of Central Americans and demanding the Biden administration redesignate and extend temporary protective status, or TPS, for Honduras, El Salvador, and Nicaragua, and to designate TPS for Guatemala.
Women, men, and children come to their appointments and are then told that they need to be on a list.
Immigrants this morning sharing their stories outside the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, facility in Miramar.
Tengo menos de un año de estar acá.
Recollections of waiting years to be processed through a severely flawed and devastatingly broken immigration system after escaping crisis situations in their native countries, and then the constant hovering fear of deportation or family separation.
Algo nada, no tengo derecho, dice, porque no tengo nombre, que yo no soy nadie, que me moviera ahí.
The Miramar Circle of Protection distributes resources to immigrants and says they work to build community resistance against the criminalization and deportation of immigrants and refugees in South Florida.
There is a need for a humanitarian response for the situation in Central America, and the response is an extension and a redesignation of TPS.
And on a slightly separate but relevant note, I did ask some of these leaders of these organizations how their workload is being impacted with the recent influx of immigrants to South Florida. They say their workload is high, those numbers are high, but they continue to work very hard to provide resources to anyone who may need them. That is the very latest live here in Miramar. Syra Anwar, Local 10 News.